It's your favorite Roblox player, Bob the Unicorn 17, and welcome back to another video. Today I will be exposing my Roblox stalker. This weirdo has been stalking me since November 2022, and it continues to this day. With how obsessed this person is with me, I'm definitely his favorite Roblox player. Introducing Chamampuu, my infamous Roblox psycho stalker. I don't know how the hell to pronounce his name, so we're going with Chamampuu. He doesn't deserve the respect of me saying his name correctly anyways. An alternative name for him is also Wolf, so that doesn't cause any confusion. Some of you may remember he had a part in my first diss track. If they made it into the first one, you know they're top tier goofy. Y'all already know I clocked him in the first one too. If you haven't watched it already, don't worry, it will be placed later on in the video. But anyways, Chamampuu has still been acting up recently, so he gets an exposed video. I'm going to have to delay my diss track unfortunately, or I might not even make it at all. As of posting this video, the past 2 weeks, my health has been on the decline. I don't know why. You know what else is strange? How I also wasn't feeling good before Queen ABC's exposed video. It's probably from all the negative energy I absorbed from their wrongdoings. But that won't stop me from making this video. Bob the Unicorn 17 lives another day. Very unfortunate for today's clown. I've decided to post this on April Fool's Day because he's nothing but a fool and nothing but a joke. He's not the good kind of joke either. Grab your popcorn, ladies and gentlemen, because you're about to witness pure insanity. Welcome to the Chamampuu Chronicles. We will begin with the backstory of how I met this psycho. Met him on Pizza Place, go figure. I don't know why there's so many psychos on that game. November 5th, 2022, Kimberly and I joined a server and we spawned into the pizza boxer area to see two guys sitting on a table in full military uniform, one of them being Chamampuu. We asked them why they were in military uniform and we got to talking. Ended up all adding each other. Sometimes those two would join us. But not often because Chamampuu has an 11-hour time difference. Keep that in mind. We all exchanged forms of social media, Instagram and Snapchat, and we made a group chat, but things quickly took a turn from there. There were two situations. The first one is irrelevant, so I'm not going to go into detail about it, only mentioning it because he made an account about me after that. He took the side of another goofy guy in an argument when he had no idea what was going on, so unadded him then and then worked it out because it was a misunderstanding. I didn't know it at the time, but he made this account for me. He sent it to me a few days after we made up because he said he forgot to show me, and oh boy, there's a lot to unpack here. He says, "Hi Addison, if you read this, I am extremely sorry for the past. I was just hesitant about the situation of what happened. If you want to know who I am, it's me, Wolf. And honestly, I didn't get the proper reason from Goofy Crybaby. I know you felt heartbroken that I'm not friends with you, neither do I. I hope we will meet each other soon after this quarrel. Stay safe, I love you." And I was like, oh, okay. At this time, we knew each other for like a week. It was not a big deal to not be friends, but I guess it was to him. Kimberly and I were low-key creeped out, but a similar situation was close on the horizon. The second situation happened shortly after the first one. It's just a whole disaster. Like, all this happens within the span of less than a month. I unfortunately don't have record of this happening. I had to dig through the archives for this one. I only have messages Kimberly and I sent each other talking about it. So basically, we were all on a server and his friend said something rude to us. And he was being goofy to begin with. He was also body shaming one of his IRL friends and called them fat. He admitted to that, but we will get to that later. Then he left and his sister's account joined and was talking shit. Low-key think he was behind the screen because he was specifically talking shit about the situation. Later in the video, you'll see how crazy of a level he goes to. Anyways, he told me to look at chat too, and I didn't see anything, and he got Klong level type of pissy. He never told me he was on Snapchat. This was before the sister thing, by the way. We were texting about it out of order, but bro threw a tantrum for no reason, and just absolutely insane behavior from the start, ending it off with his head. My signature phrase. That's the moment he was added into my first diss track. Unadded him for being disrespectful to me and Kimberly. Little did I know the events that would transpire after. November 28th, 2022, officially cut contact with this psycho. He tried to make an account to apologize, but no, we were not dealing with this anymore. He sent it to me so I could see it. It reads, "Hi Bob, it's Wolf. I am sorry if I've been rude to you. I was just angry for real. I just want to say I care for you and I miss you so much as I am so heartbroken and guilty. I know you won't forgive me for that, but I just want to say have a good time and stay safe without me. You and Kim K are the best peoples I had. I miss you as old ones so much. But your princess one is better too. I hope we will see each other again soon. I don't think I am good boy too of yours, but for real I care for you. Have a good time and love you, XX. Oh, hell no. I stood my ground and said he disrespected us, and he didn't like that. Once I didn't accept the apologies, that quickly turned into anger. Immediately after that, within the day, he decided to flip over to the Queen ABC group, and we all know the type of people they are, so not surprised he ended up over there. He knew everything about Queen and the others. He even talked shit about them to us and agreed they were weirdos. He's such a follower, look at this. He put this in his bio that day, as well as pledging his allegiance to Queen ABC, Randall, and Klong for some reason. Yikes, he's more flip than a flop. One day down bad for me, and the next day being a kiss-ass for those three. So, in his bio, he's acting like he didn't disrespect us, even though I told him how, and he apologized for it. So, it makes no sense. Switching up just to switch up at this point. And he's going on about how we were mean to Klong and Randall. Like, those are literally pedophiles. What are you talking about? And I just want to mention the quote of him saying, "I am glad I broke ties with y'all, and I will concentrate on my life, unlike y'all." Spoiler alert, he didn't concentrate on his life. He decided to concentrate on Bob the Unicorn 17 for the next 2.5 years. Also the quote, "Because we will all be powerful, unlike you kids." Yeah, powerful in stupidity. And saying you acknowledge and respect a liar and 2 pedophiles is not a good look. He knows what happened with Klong and Randall. He knew they were pedophiles. And I don't want to hear any lame excuses about how you didn't know. We told you, and you even talked shit about them before our friendship ended. And I especially don't want to hear how you don't support them anymore, because you do. You have Randall's new account added as of me making this video. His new account he made around 7 months ago, mind you. Isn't that interesting? He and Queen ABC's group didn't last long. She herself even said Chamampuu was crazy. And that says a lot, especially coming out of her mouth. After that, there was an instance of him stalking us in a server. And multiple times after that. I unfortunately don't have proof of it, only of Kimberly and I talking about it from the one experience. Very goofy behavior, but we went on with our lives. But the stalking would get worse and continue from there. Everything during this segment will be in chronological order. The order is how they appear in his following lists. Important keynotes will be highlighted on each fake account in red. I also provide dates throughout this segment. The total amount of fake accounts adds up to 60 plus, but I'm only going over between 40 and 50 of them, as well as ones I've made. Just an FYI. Let's begin. The first fake account was created January 15th, 2023, named Bob the Unicorn 17 underscore noob. The second one was created February 12th, 2023, named Bob the Unicorn underscore 17. The third was created March 2nd, 2023, named Bob the Unicorn 17 hater. I don't have a picture of this account from that time. The account was eventually edited and he exposed himself as the owner, but I'll get into that later. I found out about those three accounts on March 4th, 2023, while searching up my old account, Bob the Unicorn 1717. Those three accounts came up in my search since they all have my username. I didn't know who made these at the time. They all had blank bios with 0 friends, 0 followers, 0 following. I decided to follow the Bob the Unicorn 17 hater account as a joke. Like, no way someone did that. I thought it was funny. I made someone so mad to the point they made hater accounts. Rock bottom behavior. That same day, I made an account named Bob the Unicorn 17 Lover to combat the hater. I had a feeling it was my stalker since he sent me a friend request for no reason around this time, but I had no way to prove it. 4 days after I made the Bob the Unicorn 17 Lover account, another account appeared in my name, Bob the Unicorn 17 Noob, but this time, instead of 0 friends, 0 followers, and 0 following, the account was following only one person, and guess who that person was? You guessed it, the creator of these accounts was now identified. That same day, he also made these accounts, Chamampuu the Great and Bob underscore Chamampuu fan. So I'm like, who does this guy think he is? What a weirdo. It was time for my response. I made 6 accounts in response since he made 6 about me in the beginning. Those accounts include, in order, Chamampuu Noob, Chamampuu Bob Fan, Chamampuu Big Noob, Chamampuu Hater, Chamampuu Not Great, and Chamampuu Fakest. I made all of those in a span of 4 days, and I put a sentence or two on some of them, just making fun of him, because at this point, this was a huge joke among everyone. Like, what a loser. But anyways, the last account I made in this batch was March 9th, 2023. The next day I checked, and he responded with even more accounts, and he started to spew all this bullshit. This batch is all from March 10th, 2023. First, we have Chamampuu Ignores You, claiming to be ignoring me but stalking my profile and making all these accounts about me. Makes no sense. I highlighted some I want to talk about. I won't be reading everything because this video is going to be like 3 hours long, but pause to read anything if you'd like. Girl, stop looking at my profile and the random accounts of your username. You did that for testing. Telling me to stay off your profile after making all this shit about me is so ridiculous. He does this every time. He tells me stuff that he should be telling himself. He is projecting so hard right now. And you'll see later in the video how often he does this. And he just looks so goofy. But anyways, then, and also, says the child making an account to try talk trash to me. Have some respect to someone. You are just admiring me instead of roasting me.
Myself. Everybody else
What
is
the are you delusional?
You're the one who started doing all this in the first place. And at this point in the timeline, we're like 4 months post-fight. And you were making fake accounts all after that months later. You're the child and you do not deserve respect from anyone. Nothing makes sense. I'm typing the script for this on Google Docs and it's literally having a stroke every time I type in something you say. Now don't waste your time. Your mother is calling you. Get your own fans instead of using my usernames. I don't know why y'all love talking about my mother so much. And that's so funny considering the big majority of your fans are fake accounts you personally made. And what do you mean? You're the one making all these accounts about me first. Like, that's actually so nuts. Next in this batch is How to Beat Wolfmaster. things you can defeat him: Instagram followers, snap scores, visits, followers in Roblox, blah blah blah. Just want to mention again that this guy is a whole adult, focused on his follower count and snap score and the whole list he put after that. No one cares how many Instagram followers you have, buddy. None of that matters. Be for real. I know you're rich in pizza place. Yeah, that's right. I'm rich in pizza place. Do these tasks so I can say you're expert in it. No, thank you. I don't have anything to prove to you, especially the nonsense you think that makes me an expert. Buying Robux is also a full waste of money and spending lame things to make yourself look cool. I don't know why he's getting his granny panties in a twist about buying Robux. First of all, it's none of your business how people want to spend their money, especially me. It should not be any of your concern. He's acting like I'm out here blowing hundreds on Robux when I'm not. It just sounds like jealousy to me at this point. The next account in this batch is an important one. Here, Bob the Unicorn 17 Hater appears. Like I mentioned before, this account used to be blank, and it was created March 2nd, 2023. It now appears in the middle of this batch, made March 10th, 2023, and oh goody, there's a bio this time. Yo, what for reason you followed me? So he's basically admitting he's the one that made the account. Not surprised, but he decided to reveal it now. I don't know why you would expose yourself like that, but thank you. Everything just makes you look more insane. Come on, unfollow me or I make you unfollow. This is not your territory, bro. Stop being so obsessed with me. Remove me out of your mind. Like, what are you talking about? This is clinically insane. And why are you trying to force me to unfollow? What is wrong with you? I'm the alpha here, buddy. You don't tell me what to do. He is the best person, and all of his fans supports him in reality, and I know you started this drama on him. You are not a good person. Honestly, Queen ABC is better than you, and that's wild coming out of my mouth. I don't see why anyone would support your insane behavior, but if they do, then shame on them. And who's the one who made 6 fake hater accounts to begin with? Because it wasn't me. Like, there wasn't even any drama after that in servers. You decided to create it by making these goofy accounts in the first place months after. Show us your diss track. Why are you taking it so late? You are not even coming in front of me. Friend us to show us your diss track. And challenge is, if you don't, that means you lost and we won and you're scared. You have 5 days to friend us and show us your diss track with a challenging games. Who's us? Like, it's just you. You know damn well there's no one else involved. It's crazy he acts like there's another person. And oh my goodness, everyone at this time was always bitching about my diss track. I told y'all I was cooking up something good, and that takes time. Especially with school and everything. So, and the quote, if you don't, that means you lost and we won and you're scared. This guy was 18 at the time of writing that. 18. Lord have mercy. What a mess. Then we have Chamampuu Lover. He was definitely on my profile and saw the Bob the Unicorn 17 Lover account because he copied that. And look at what he said. What a fucking weirdo. It's so creepy, and if you think this is bad, believe me, it gets worse. This one is from a few days later on March 13th, 2023. It is called Chamampuu 1. You did not win anything, pal. The only thing you won is a spot on my wall of shame. March 25th, 2023, we have Wolf is better than Bob. In your dreams, buddy. Jumping to April 13th, 2023, this batch starts with Bob the Fart 17, in which he puts it in the perspective like I'm the one writing it, but then switches to his supposed friend, actually insane. Then he's calling my diss track toxic, like it's full of your actions, that's what makes it toxic. Acting like I put y'all in there for no reason. Then he's saying to fight him, but again, we'll get to that later. And he was saying no one will be proud of your diss track. Again, it wasn't even out yet, looking like a fool because I still get praise for it to this day. And oh my gosh, he said, "Stay jealous, kid. God is watching you and rot you in hell. We are just good peoples, unlike you." Like, what? Telling me to rot in hell and in the next sentence say you're a good person is crazy work. And it gets even crazier because you think you're a good person with all the shit you do. Pay attention to this one, folks. We have "not afraid of your diss." Some context for this one. A group of us were hanging out in a server, and this psycho went through every single server on the server page and found our server and kept joining on fake accounts. No one had their joins on. No mutuals were in there. This psychopath really went through the whole server list, and he first joined on his main, and then he started making fake accounts and joined, and we'd find the account on the server, and we were calling him out for all the things he did and for being a weirdo stalking us. Then he'd leave and join on a new one. He made it so obvious too. Like, he made a mock account of one of the people that was there and joined with it. I'm not going to show it because I don't associate with the person anymore, but it's literally in his followers and the other fake accounts, sorry. And he did this 5 or 6 times. Going to this extreme is so insane. It pains me to say I don't have any screenshots of it, but these few accounts I'm going to be talking about next are the ones he made after this specific incident. So he's responding to the things that happened here. Body shaming. Do you even know her? I can say whatever I want. Kids are not allowed to interfere. So I brought up him body shaming when he was there along with other things. This connects to what I said in the beginning on why we stopped being friends that one day. This was one of the reasons. You're allowed to say whatever you want, but there's things you shouldn't be saying. Like, why the fuck are you body shaming your friend? That's supposed to be your friend. And you're going behind their back on Roblox talking shit about their weight to the whole server? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's so shitty. And the friend has no idea this happened because it's an IRL friend. And you see nothing wrong with that, and you're sitting there laughing about their weight to other people. It doesn't matter if I know her or not. I stood up for her because what you did is wrong, and you're mad I didn't go along with it. Begged for forgiveness, 'cause he is kind, not like you, unless he is psycho and an emo genius. Also, while he was in the server, I mentioned how he begged for forgiveness twice in the beginning, because he did, and you are not kind, buddy. I cut you off, and you go on an almost 3-year stalking spree? Narcissism at its finest. And oh my goodness, this man said emo genius. Like, what is an emo genius? Not even Urban Dictionary has a definition. I have a vivid memory reading this with my bestie at school. We would read these accounts at lunch and make fun of this guy. Top tier memory of lunchtime. I'll get into that more later, but her and I still use emo genius as an inside joke to this day because it's just so silly. Randall and Klong, they are the best. Again, here he is praising the pedophile duo. I don't know why, they never liked him, but insane you're defending these pedophiles in the first place. We are adults. You sure don't act like one. Obsessed. You are way more obsessed than us. I don't think so, pal. If we were really obsessed, then what's the big deal of it? The big deal is because you're harassing me and my friends constantly, making fake accounts, stalking my profile, finding and joining our servers to stalk us. Do you not see the problem here? Of course you don't, but I do. This behavior is not okay, and I'm just so tired of it. You look insane, and you are insane. You're literally stalking me. This is how childish people do that. You cannot be talking. Look at all the shit you do. You're a grown man and you're acting like this. This whole video is a showcase of how childish and insane you are. Then he keeps saying we. Like, who's we? There's no one else with you, buddy. How delusional can you get? Another small jump to Lawyer Robbie, where it's again written in the perspective that someone else is writing it and not him. This was created April 21st, 2023. In case... I'm sorry. In this case, I have some truth facts about you, maid. You have nothing on me. I'll bet you a $100 Robux gift card. You literally have nothing on me. You are the problem. But I have a whole lot on you. And I don't know why he's calling me a maid. They are grown-ups. Plus, God is watching. You don't act like a grown-up. And you know what God is watching? God watched you body shame your own friend and insult their weight and etc. He watched you start drama with so many people. He watched you stalk me for the past 2.5 years and harass me and my friends. And the list goes on. And only God knows what else you've done to other people on Roblox. So grow up, and I have more cases to solve. You started the drama, not him. You started this whole thing. What did I do? I continued on with my life and put you in the past. And what did you do? You made 6 fake accounts in my name. In the months we stopped talking and stopped being friends and continued to stalk me for the next 2.5 years. Then whenever I stand up for myself and clap back, you want to play the victim. When I make accounts, you have a problem. But when you do it, it's fine. See the difference between you and me? I went on with my life, and all you could think about is making hater accounts and stalking me and harassing me. You create all the drama. Then y'all go crazy when I call you out for your shitty behavior. It's just called payback. Payback for what? You are the one acting goofy in the first place. And when I'm friends with someone and they start acting goofy, it's time for them to go because I'm not associating with all your messy actions and personalities. I didn't do anything. You said so yourself. That's why you begged for my forgiveness. Don't forget that. But I am sorry he ignored it because he is focusing on life, so I suggest you too do the same. The last thing you've done is ignore me. You'd probably go through withdrawal if you weren't able to stalk me. Focusing on life, more like focusing on Bob the Unicorn 17. I live in your mind rent-free 24/7, and it's been like that for the past 2.5 years. As being good lawyer, there's no blame for him, there's blame for you. Really, literally all of this is on you. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but this is my case right here. I'm my own lawyer, and I got my proof. And you have a lot of charges already, buddy. And this video isn't even halfway done yet. And you already don't look good. So you can choke on that statement. Let's not be silly now. Now, he is big, so better respect elders and others who are older than you. I can fight a case more than you if you're really lawyer. I don't care how old you are. Respect is earned, not just given because you're older. The wild thing is, this guy is a month older than me. Like, get over yourself. And you can't fight a case because you have no case. Like, what are you gonna say? You're just mad I called you out on your goofy behavior. There's no defending this. The proof is in the pizza. Like, it wasn't smart making all these accounts. You left a whole record of your insanity. And it gets a whole lot worse from there. He likes you, but not more than his family. He said this in a previous account I went over, but I didn't mention it because it's weird and I don't know what he's trying to say because I don't know why it looks like you get it, like it just doesn't really make sense. It's crazy he likes me and he hates me though. Then a new batch from April 23rd, 2023 starts with the Almighty Boxer Era. Just one thing for this one. He said, "Aw, someone is in lob on me." I'm so sorry. This is just so silly to say out loud. He's literally talking to himself at this point with all these accounts. He can't have me, so he's spiraling into a web of insanity. This is another one to pay attention to. Not wolf underscore 18y. Like, who are you fooling? Well, you can call me coward or punk, 'cause I am psycho and troublemaker who can involve lots of nightmares. I'm glad he acknowledges he's a psycho. And what an odd thing to say. This is scary. Like, being a psycho and troublemaker is not a flex, pal. If I am coward, yes, I am coward, 'cause I am dangerous on every courages. If I stalk, yes, I am another handed of you. If I am foolish, you're wrong. He is not using words correctly. Being a coward is not a good thing. But I mean, you're not wrong. You are a coward, so it works out. Stalking makes you look like a fool, but you can't seem to comprehend that. If you think I body shame, you create drama. You literally admitted to body shaming your friend 3 accounts ago. Like, what do you mean? Are you dumb? That's crazy. You could have easily gotten away with this. You were lucky because I didn't have proof of you initially saying anything. But your dumbass looks even worse now because you're denying body shaming here and pinning it on me causing drama. Then 3 accounts ago you acknowledged it happened and you said you can say whatever you want. The math isn't mathing. The only thing that calculates is you look stupid as hell. You exposed yourself on that one. Good job. My foot. You can't catch me, myself, and I in Asia. I don't know why he likes mentioning feet so much. And thank goodness he lives in another country. I would not feel safe with him anywhere in the United States. I'd have to file a restraining order. If you have power of mental attack, I have power of physical attack. So I guess he's physically threatening me. Very concerning. Again, if you ever come to the US, I'm getting that restraining order. If you think I am selfish, hell yes, but more like super selfish. I don't know if he's just using these words wrong or if he means it. Either way, he's not wrong. He is a coward and he is selfish. Pardon me. Super selfish, as in his own words. Yes, I am emo genius. Here we go again with the emo genius. Fight me now. Don't act over smart. I am smarter than you, and you look more stupid after every account I go over. Next is Who Is There, Bro? 1234. God don't watch hairline, bro. This one needs context. So, I was telling people about this situation and the whole God is watching me thing from past accounts, and one friend said, you should tell him God is watching his hairline. So I was like, why not? Let's be silly. So I put God is watching your hairline heart emoji in my bio, and he didn't like that one bit. Read the holy book. Don't make fun of it, or else you will enjoy hell. I never made fun of the holy book, first of all. And here he goes again, talking about me going to hell. You're crazy for thinking God would condone your actions out of all people. You should be thinking about where you're gonna end up. God is watching me too, 'cause not my fault that what I did. Typical, denying accountability for your actions. It's not my fault I body shamed someone. It's not my fault I stalk and harass Bobby Unicorn 17, her friends, and multiple other people online. It's not my fault I'm a shitty person. Nothing I do is my fault. You're an actual narcissist, and newsflash, God is not gonna take any of your excuses, pal. You can't consider me as evil, 'cause I am forever a good person, and gets a life. If you have to constantly tell people you're a good person, you're not a good person. And I don't know why you gave yourself this immunity from being evil. You are on my long list of the evilest people I've ever met on Roblox. And I'm sure that's the case for many more of your victims. And I can consider you evil, and I will continue to do so because you are evil. You're delusional for thinking you're a good person. And don't send me your heart. Why are you proposing me? I declined your reputation. He's talking about the heart I put at the end of my God is watching your hairline thing and is twisting it to fit his fantasy of me wanting him romantically. I declined you. Don't get it twisted, pal. Like, this shit is so annoying. He always just combats everything he does and says I'm the one that did it. Stop being a delusional donut. Last in this batch is no tantrum, lol. Here he's just being a hypocrite as usual. Then we go to June 30th, 2023 with Bob obsessed with farts. There's multiple accounts of him talking about farts, so I think he's the one obsessed with farts. I don't know if he has a fetish or what, but weird as fuck. Diss track full of nursery alphabet lessons. Keep it up. It wasn't even out yet. I don't know what he's on about. Acting like this isn't him every night listening to my diss track so he can fall asleep. July 23rd, 2023. It's the big day. I finally posted my diss track to my YouTube channel. He probably shit his pants Randall style when he watched it. I'm gonna put his part in my original diss track here. If you don't want to watch it, skip ahead to this timestamp. Last is the boy who cries, it's Wolf, aka Champ. Some words of advice, your whole self needs a revamp. In case you don't know what that means, it means redesign. Your dramatic behavior is a disgrace to your bloodline. It's funny how you always act so big and bad, but in reality, you are just dramatic and that's sad. And the attitude, ugh, don't even get me started. You need to grow up. I don't care if you call me cold-hearted. The situation wasn't even that big of a deal. You were being rude for no reason. Be for real. Disrespected me for a miscommunication. You got upset. You gave no context and got all mad. No need to fret. Spying and talking shit with your sister's account was too much. If you want to claim it wasn't you, then you needed support like a crutch. Really thought you did something in your bios. Sit down, cause when it comes to fighting, everyone knows I'm the best around. You made fake accounts for followers cause no one wants to be your fan. Making accounts in my name is embarrassing. Come on, man. I made some in your name and you get pissed? Isn't that funny? You're acting like you didn't make the accounts of me first. Don't be a dummy. The fact you take the time to set up all those accounts is wild. Having followers on Roblox doesn't make you special. Stop acting like a child. Anyways, when I dropped your ass, you had nowhere to go. What do? You go and bow down to Queen ABC? Hello? That's all you do. You switch your loyalty. One more thing, don't forget I'm the real royalty. From my point of view, you're still completely obsessed. You claim you're not, but what's with the random friend request? Just more proof you're embarrassing to your bloodline. Exactly why you're headed down the path of decline. Still obsessed to this day, making accounts to spy. I know when it's you. I have a smart brain and good eyes. Too afraid to talk and you leave right away? You made yourself look scared when you didn't stay. Keep being afraid of us. Keep hiding behind those spy accounts. Face me like a man. Oh wait, you can't cause you're a weak little mouse. You and your negativity, it just always spreads, so that's why I'm forced to say off with their heads. And we're back. That same day, he made an account, diss track my foot, again talking about feet. Sorry, your diss track didn't work on me. I think it did, buddy. You seemed pissed about it, and even to this day you seem still mad. You're just mad I roasted you and you don't want to admit it. Left-handed losers. I don't know why he's hating on left-handed people. I don't even think the people he was talking about were left-handed. I'm not left-handed either, so I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I crossed out the names of the people he was talking about. I don't associate with those train wrecks anymore, but for some reason, after my diss track, he developed a hatred for them. I don't know why. The only thing I can think of is from the time I mentioned before, he kept joining our server with the fake accounts and we were calling him out. Well, one of the people mentioned in his account for sure was calling him out with me. He even made a fake account about him, like I mentioned, so that may be why. Made y'all embarrassed by making many mysterious accounts. So here he is saying he embarrassed us by making the fake accounts about us. Like, dude, the only person you embarrassed is yourself. And it's not mysterious at all. Every single account has only one person they're following and nothing else, and it's you. It leads back to you. We aren't stupid like you. We connected the dots pretty quickly. Then on July 25th, 2023, I responded with another account called Keep Your Socks On, Wolf. You can pause to read. July 29th, 2023, he made, It's Keep Your Rocks On. Nothing much here, but that same day he put something in his bio. Back in the day, this man was always talking about me in his bio. I don't have many screenshots of everything, but I have a few things. This bio is connected to the boxing thing I've mentioned a few times already. So he put, A, why did you friend me all of a sudden? I didn't ask you to friend me. He literally did. Oh my goodness. Sorry. The lying is crazy. This was just a few days after we made the plans to do the boxing game thing. And he never sent me a DM like the coward he is. And he put in his bio to add him instead if I had the guts. So I sent him a friend request so we can plan this because I'm not a coward. And this goofy motherfucker tried to twist it, but still admitted he knew what the plan was. He literally told me to add him. I don't have any proof of it. I didn't think he would do this, but that's stupid on my part for thinking he wouldn't try something goofy. I have a quote of what he said in the next account I made, but it doesn't matter. He admitted to lying anyways to test my respect. But anyways, he acts all oblivious, saying, What plans are you talking about? Knowing damn well he knows what I'm talking about. And please, I don't need your nice reply that you're saying add me back and let's make those plans. Want you to be more bully to me. He literally acknowledges we made plans, but he decided to twist it because he's scared to fight us. He knows he would have got whooped. I don't blame him for being scared. We would have embarrassed him even further. Then the thing where he wants me to bully him more, like that's so fucking weird. What's wrong with you? I don't want to be involved with your degrading kink or whatever the fuck that is. Hell no, keep me out of your fantasies. Then the next day he added a small part to the end of it, basically clowning on me for adding him, but he's a moron, and he thanked me for listening to him about me adding him. And he's clowning on me for it. Like, if you weren't too scared to fight... Sorry. I don't want to redo that. Like, if you were too scared to fight, you could have just said so. That would have been only a little embarrassing, but you made yourself look even more embarrassing by playing games. Was getting tired of it at this point. And so was everyone else wanting to box him. Plans never ended up happening. Everyone else was ready to go, but he ultimately chickened out from the beginning. So that's an L for him. If you still want to fight, let me know. I still have a big group of people wanting to beat your ass in the ring. But I'm confident you'll pick the chicken route again. So after I seen that, we're all like, what the fuck? So I type up a response with, you must be stupid, Wolf, on July 30th, 2023. So this was after he added the second edit to his bio. There's what he said, word for word, in his bio. First add me, then challenge me if you have guts. Otherwise, you suck. Which is so ridiculous. But anyways, after I made this account, I had a few months of silence from him, surprisingly. The peace and quiet was wonderful. I thought it was finally over. Until October 28th, 2023, I'm slumbering peacefully on a Saturday until I'm awoken by a buzz from my phone, and the day is immediately ruined upon seeing this in my notifications. 3 months later, he comes out of the woodwork commenting on my diss track about boxing. Like, be so for real. This is one of the YouTube accounts he has. I know it's his because his name was on it when I checked. So, here he is asking about when we're gonna fight. Like, I tried to set it up, and you decided to play games. We already went over it. He's since deleted his comment like the coward he is, and he's also changed, like, the YouTube handle. So, but let's go over something. He's in a different time zone. He's watching my diss track at like 1 o'clock in the morning his time, 3 months after I posted it. What a weirdo. And I'm the obsessed one. You're delusional. Like, I finally thought I had peace, but this goofy motherfucker is just too obsessed with me. Anyways, later that day I made Wolf Shut Up Damn. And again, pause to read if you want. This video is already getting too long. November 6th, 2023, he responded with, "I'm still here, LOL. Yeah, unfortunately." He says, "Lol, who? When did I started talking to you in YouTube? I don't even know your YouTube in the first place, nor I watched it yet. Like, who do you think you're fooling? The gaslighting is crazy. First of all, you clearly watched it because you made the diss track My Foot account and claimed it didn't work on you. So you admitted to watching it. Secondly, acting like you don't stalk everything about me. Of course you know my YouTube. Third, the account that commented literally had your legal first name on it. Goofy ass. The person who did that is my cousin, and his name is Ryan. Yeah, okay, your cousin Ryan did it, on an account with your legal first name attached to it. How much do y'all want to bet Ryan doesn't exist? Because there's no way. And why the fuck does your supposed cousin know who I am in the first place? Bro is so obsessed with me, he told his family about me. If the case is that Ryan is real, like, you can't possibly think this makes sense in your head. You don't want to admit you were lurking on my channel. Why even comment in the first place? Again, looking like a complete idiot. And I never said I wanted to be Sigma. That was my display, says Sigma. Your display name just doesn't magically change itself. A ghost didn't do it. Andrew Tate is my life. To those of you watching, yes, this guy is an Andrew Tate stan. And if you know anything about Andrew Tate, that information is highly concerning to hear. I'm sure that says a lot more about the type of person he is. Yikes, he just keeps getting worse. And I look for my potential. Unlike you, always spend time in Roblox experience. Acting like you don't spend all your time in the Bob the Unicorn 17 experience. Hashtag stalker. Whatever you want to say. Do you have any proof that I roasted on your YouTube? Well, I literally have a screenshot, like I showed before. And you're talking about our fight specifically. And no one is more obsessed than you to be doing stuff like this. There's no doubt it's you. And again, your legal first name was on there. I also have more proof he knows my YouTube, but we will get to that more later. And I also like how you said Wolf shut up, damn. Again with the degrading King Goofy shit, you creep. I already said if anyone have guts, join me my game. Privacy is on, you didn't even join. First of all, I was never notified of this. I don't stalk you 24/7. And second of all, I'm not playing games. You were already beating around the bush the first time. Then all of a sudden, 3 months later, you're talking about the plans again. Like, you had the chance 3 months ago, but you chickened out and acted like a clown instead. Be so for real. I suggest you to get a life too. Telling me to get a life when this is what your life looks like is crazy. Constantly looking at my profile and being obsessed with me. Still, after all this time. Remember one thing. I am always everyone's nightmare, winky face. Now I'm your biggest nightmare, buddy. This video will be your downfall. Like I said before, it gets worse and worse and worse from here. This is what you get for being an absolute scumbag. Actions have consequences. Anyways, speaking of getting worse, this next account is a great example. The next day, being November 7th, 2023, he made an account called Champ is Champ, LAMO. I'm going to give a warning here. Brace yourselves. This one is very disturbing and creepy. Like it's really bad. He said, "My bad. I ain't gonna shut myself up." Laughing emoji. JK fine. I shut it. Actually, shirt emoji. Shirt up. Here, see my nipples also. Don't be shy. Just try put your hand on me. Pleading face emoji, monkey emoji. Am I so romantic, right? Come closer on me, winky face. I am still here, hee hee. I'll give you kiss on your lip. I really need to get a restraining order against this guy because this is so fucking disturbing. Like, who thinks and says shit like this? Out of all things, nipples? Nipples? Like, why did that pop in your head? What a fucking weirdo. This is so gross and embarrassing on his part. And I don't want to hear the excuse of how it's a joke or some bullshit. This is not funny. It's creepy you're saying shit like this to me. Again, keep me out of your disgusting fantasies. You should not be acting like this on Roblox. You are a danger to the children and young teens on this platform. You're actually a danger to everyone on the platform. It's absolutely disgusting that you think this behavior is okay. And then it all stopped. Silence. Nothing. I thought I finally had peace, or so I thought, because little did I know, during the 6 months of silence and space between the last account he made with the nipples, he was still stalking me and making accounts. I didn't find out about this until April of 2024. I'll explain how I found out in a little bit, but not only was he still stalking me, he also began to stalk my boyfriend. This time, he made a fake account featuring something very similar to my boyfriend's Roblox username. So, here is my boyfriend's username, BlackZone53, and this is the account Chamampuu made, WhiteZone53. Like, what the hell? Same format and everything. It is so disturbing. He seems very jealous of my boyfriend. But I just want to go over one other account he made during this time before I get into him stalking me and my boyfriend still. So, on January 6, 2024, he made Champ is Champ, and he says, "I hear voices inside my head." Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised by that. And again, I'm going over the accounts by how they appear in his following list. Most of them are in order, but this is another Bob Unicorn 17 hater situation. He made the WhiteZone53 account on November 16th, 2023, but he only followed his main account after the account from January 6, 2024 was made because it appeared after in the order. I'm not sure exactly when he did this, but either way, what a weirdo. He was sitting on that account for months. So now he's openly stalking my boyfriend too with SmackDown as the display name. So I write my response back because I'm not gonna let this fool harass my boyfriend too. Because why are you stalking him now, you weirdo? In the wise words of Megan Thee Stallion,
Three things I don't play about myself, my money, or my man. Mention one of them and best believe I'm gonna be at your head.
on April 12th, 2024, I made Chamampuu salty and I said, this bozo really went through my whole friends list to find out who my boyfriend was. That's next level obsessed. He literally did. At the time, I didn't have my boyfriend's name in my bio or anything because we just started dating 3 months prior to Chamampuu making the White Zone 53 account. I had a Roblox shirt for my avatar that suggested I was dating someone. That's all I can think of that like he may have seen and how he found out, but he had no way of knowing who exactly he was. So he probably looked through my whole friends list to find out and looked through every account I had added. I know I keep saying he's crazy and insane, but he is. Like everything he says and does is just so insane, and this took it to a whole new level. Anyways, quit stalking my life and our life, me and my husband, and mind your own business. Get your own relations. Stop trying to put yourself in mine. Stay mad. My heart belongs to Black Zone 53. Exactly. He needs to take my advice here because this rock bottom behavior isn't doing him any justice. Your bestie blank was hanging out with me and my squad in the pizza place a couple times recently, by the way. I blocked out his name, but this is the guy that was with him when we first met. And yes, he was hanging out with us. I'm not lying. I wish I had a screenshot, but I don't. It was like 3 different times. He joined my friend he had added while I was there. And there was never beef between us two specifically, so like being in the server was fine. But he's the reason I found out about you making the account about my boyfriend, because I went to see if you were still on his friends list before I accepted his friend request he sent me, and you were. So I checked while I was there, and boom, this is what I saw. So shout out to your bestie for making you look even more insane than what you already were. I made that account before I went to sleep that night, and not even 12 hours later when I woke up, there were 7 new fake accounts of him going off the rails. So that takes us to April 13th, 2024. The first account he made was Chamampuu Not Salty, and in this one, he's again claiming this isn't him and that he gave his main account to someone else. He says, "Who the hell is creating these type of accounts? It's you, buddy. Whoever you are, that took a lot of time to reply. It didn't take you a long time to reply. Replying within less than 12 hours after 6 months of me not giving you a care in the world is absolutely embarrassing. Imagine dragons exposing yourself yet again for stalking my profile. Even after 6 months of silence from my end. You're fucking embarrassing, and you know damn well who I am. Also, White Zone is not me. I don't know any zones on my friends list. Why does that even matter to begin with? And I know you don't know any zones on your friends list. You know a zone on my friends list. You probably have my whole friends list memorized by how much you look at it. I don't really watch anyone vids except famous ones only. Personally don't know your YouTube. I never mentioned YouTube in the last account I made. I mentioned it to Chamampuu though. 6 months ago. That's interesting that you supposedly don't know me, yet you seem to know quite a lot about our history. This story is such bullshit. You know damn well your stupid face was behind the screen typing all this. Stop accusing me falsely, kid, when I don't deal with anyone like that gently. This is coming from a pathological liar. Anyone with a brain watching this sees right through your bullshit. I'm not falsely accusing you. The proof is all right on your profile, and it's all right here. Anyone can go on your profile right now and see all these accounts. You're so brainless. You look so fucking goofy trying to act all innocent. You're falsely accusing me of falsely accusing you. And I don't deal with that gently. That's why you get an exposed video like Queen ABC. And that ended tragically for her, and it will be the same for you. I don't like dramas. LOL. You must not like yourself then, because you are the drama. You start all the drama you get into and take it a step further and make hater accounts. With my case, you've stalked me since November 2022. You stalk my profile, my friends, my boyfriend, my YouTube. You stalk me on fake accounts on Pizza Place, and much more. And I don't even know, I don't even know what else you've done that I don't know. You're deranged, and that's scary. And I don't know who is Bob the Unicorn and the Your Boy. I don't know, maybe you guys know the old owner, but don't know anyone. That account is traded by me, named DJ. If you don't know me, then how did you find out about my response? Because the only way to see it is in my following, and Chamampuu knows a thing or two about monitoring my profile. Also, Chamampuu goes by many names. He's trying to say he traded accounts, which is clearly another lie. But to prove it even further, this is another one of his YouTube accounts. If you take a look at the channel banner, his legal name is next to the name DJ. He commented on Queen's video she made about me. You can see I was watching it down there. He supports not only his own lies, but Queen ABC's too. I embarrass Queen the same way I'm embarrassing him right now. She tried to lie, and look what happened. Now it's your turn, bozo. Weird how you know her YouTube, too. Y'all weren't even friends anymore. You look like a weirdo being in that comment section. She thought you were goofy, too. One of the very few things we both agreed on. You probably got her channel from stalking my comment section. But anyways, that same thumbnail is also on his Facebook profile. Oh, isn't that interesting? Finding your Facebook profile was very easy. It took like a minute. I will never understand why y'all are so comfortable with acting a fool online when all of your information is public on Facebook. Maybe I should let your family know how their son has been acting online. Also want to mention the typing is the exact same it has been for all the fake accounts. Clearly obvious it's still you behind these accounts. You know what else he posted that day? This. This is really interesting too. Smackdown. That sounds really familiar, doesn't it? White Zone 53 wasn't you, huh? Also, isn't this you wearing a t-shirt that says Smackdown on it? But White Zone 53 wasn't you, right? You may be a fool, but you're not fooling anyone. Look, he even made the shirt himself. He also made the shirt with his name on it. Oh, look, this image is also on his Facebook. These connections aren't making you look good, buddy. And yes, I am not watching any strangers' YouTube, so please, my apologies, stay out of my profile and prove it. Oh, I will prove it. Just you wait. I interviewed my boyfriend about the situation and I asked him a few questions. The first question is, how do you feel about him stalking you?
Well, what is my thought about him stalking me? Damn, the only thing I'm gonna say that it's kind of weird. He's stalking me for some reason that I do nothing to him at all, you know. And now he's still stalking to my girlfriend. Like that's like wild. That's crazy right there. Like that guy has issue. Like then go to therapy, bro.
And then Is there anything you'd like to say to him?
The only thing I'll tell you, it's kind of crazy you put white zone and you're telling my girl that that wasn't me. It's kind of sus, you know that. And right now I'm kind of pissed off that you said it wasn't you. And after that, when my girl went to search it up, all do her magic, right? I don't know how does she do her magic. It's none of my business anyway. But the only thing is it's kind of crazy when you said smack down in your profile and like in your t-shirt said smack down and you told her it wasn't you. Bro, are you dumb or stupid? What the heck? Like, are you stupid? Like, for real? Like, what the heck did you wearing a t-shirt says smack down? Like, what? Huh?
Next, we have Champy Cute 1234. Here, he's just being goofy, acting like he's not the one making the fake accounts. Next, we have I don't care how many haters I have, and he says, because I mostly have fans, I am so proud of it. All of these fans are yourself. Take a look at his followers. It's all bacon accounts with 0 friends and 0 followers, but only following one person, and it's his account. It's scary how delusional he is. I ain't interested to deal with y'all, as I am ignoring each of y'all. I'm ignoring you. Meanwhile, on his 3rd fake account of the day and about to cook up 4 more, he actually made more than 7 accounts that day. The total number was actually 11, but we will get to that soon. I am also proud of my graduation and my fams, who are so proud of me as a good son. I wonder if they will still think that after they find this video. I don't know why you guys don't like me so much. Yeah, I wonder why. It's not like you stalk and harass me and others on a daily basis. Oh wait, you guys are not missed. This is way too close to the quote I've had in my bio for the past 2 years. Bro looks at my profile so often he has all my lingo memorized. Think you guys know my younger cousin Wolf? Uh-oh guys, it's Ryan again. Y'all need to know this. Don't judge a book by its cover. No one has to do that anymore because they can just watch this video. All the evidence is right here about the type of person you are. Isn't that fabulous? Next, we have XX Fearless Lone Wolf XX, and he says, Bob, grow up and stop messing with my cousin brother. He did nothing to you. Did nothing to me. If I can make a video over an hour long talking about you, then you definitely did something wrong. I traded him my account. I am using Fizzu, and he is using my former old account, and you're taking on him, lol. That's so funny. You know what's so funny? How your main account says that Fizzu is your alt account, and how Fizzu says that Chamampuu is your main account. You know what else is funny? How you posted on your Facebook of you playing Roblox on both your main and alt and claim them both to be you. Look at me, guys. Yee, that guy is me you guys are looking for. Keyword me. You didn't say look at Ryan. You said look at me. That's funny, isn't it? And that became so long to reply. Oh my goodness, he won't shut up about me taking so long to reply. Like, I'm so sorry I made you wait 6 months. I was too busy not worrying about you. I'm sure you had my profile up at all times during those 6 months waiting. Then telling me to grow up as you sit there and make 11 fake accounts in a single day, pretending to be your cousin Ryan at the age of 19. You really need to start taking your own advice. Y'all are not missed, and keep my cousin's name out of your mouth. Again, copying me. And why don't you keep my name out of yours? It seems impossible for you to do with how much you're obsessed with me. Now stay out of my profile. Sincerely, Fizzu. Telling me to stay off your profile when you responded to my fake account in less than 12 hours after 6 months of no contact. Make it make sense. Next up is Stop Stalking Me, Girl, and he says, no one is ruining your privacy. He moved on and rejected you over a year ago. And now you taking on me for no reason. Ha ha ha. Don't get it twisted, buddy. You were the one talking to Kimberly like this when I wasn't around. Not to mention all this stuff you'd be sending me. Kimberly and I would be making fun of you in real time. 'Cause what are you doing? You've known me for not even 2 weeks at the time, and you're sending stuff like this. And you're putting stuff about me in your bios, and you saying you love me in the accounts. I wasn't doing shit like that. I don't know what's wrong with y'all falling in love on Roblox within 2 weeks, but crazy. And you are ruining my privacy. You're saying exactly what you're doing. You have been cyber stalking me since 2022. And as being gentle person, he is not stalking you. And I have no obsession with anyone else except my girl, and my heart belongs to her, not to other girls. By the way, you said blank is with you all. You are also wrong. I swear on a $1,000 Robux gift card, I'm not lying. He was hanging out with all of us in a server for at least 20 minutes, all 3 or so times. You're lying to yourself because you don't want to accept the truth. I'm not even making this up to piss him off. I'm being for real. I don't have enough time to deal with you kids. Kids like you, my bad. That's because all your time goes into stalking me and making fake accounts. It's like your full-time job. Then he signs a DJ again, but we already went over how he's connected to that name, acting like he's a member of the FBI, more like a member of the FBI's Most Wanted. Should be. Next we have Champ Doesn't Care, once again saying he's ignoring me when he's not. He says he doesn't care, yet he crashed out and made 11 fake accounts that day, including a fake girlfriend. That account is next, actually. Next is Zoe Cute Girl. It's giving,
my name is, Girly Teen Girl.
First we had Ryan, and now we have Zoe. He made that account the same day as the rest of this batch. Absolutely insane. You went to the level of making a fake girlfriend account. And for what? Say it with me now. Rock bottom. It just keeps getting more embarrassing for him. You're 19 years old at the time making a fake girlfriend account on Roblox. Just baffling. Then that same day I responded when I woke up, I made Chamampuu Psycho. I said basically everything I said in that bio already, but you can pause to read it if you want to. Then I made a second called Chamampuu Stalking. Again, you can pause to read. I'm trying to cut down this video. I'm sorry. I know it's a long one. Then he made more accounts later that night. So next is Chamampuu Not Psycho. I am psycho. More like psychopath. Spell it properly. First of all, psycho and psychopath are 2 different words with 2 different meanings. I didn't spell it wrong. That's not how it works. How the fuck did you graduate? Second of all, calling yourself a psychopath isn't better than being a psycho. But you're not wrong. You are a psychopath. You're a generous mix of both. And why did you name the account Chamampuu Not Psycho and call yourself a psychopath? It makes no sense. But if the shoe fits, wear it, I guess. And that shoe fits you very well. Karens like you can be spoiled. I don't know why he thinks I'm spoiled. That's far from the truth. He doesn't know anything about my life, so I don't know why he thinks he knows everything. Maybe it's because of the Robux. I think it's just jealousy talking. Anyways, whatever. I don't care. Keep yapping. Wolf told me that you've been fighting like a kid and thinking people's wrong, like people from the poor street. Lol, whatever. What the fuck are you talking about? What does that even mean? Spewing nonsense just like Queen ABC. But what am I taking seriously is that people make fans and hater accounts. That actually satisfies me, and it's a motive of mine. He's a fucking weirdo for being satisfied by his own accounts. You can't possibly think this looks sane in your head. I mostly have fans.
I said, bitch, where?
Next, there's No Drama Llama, please. And he says, I don't involve in drama and I don't watch anyone's YouTube except my friends and famous YouTubers. How strange, lol. You forgot to add Bob the Unicorn 17 to that list, and YouTube hasn't even been mentioned in over 6 months. The fact he keeps bringing it up just screams he's guilty of it. And he is, but we'll get to that later. Anyways, kids, no time. Back to my business, lol. Back to his business of making more fake accounts and stalking me 24/7. Next is Block Me Then, says me, and he starts with, if you can't block me, just block me then. No one told you not to block me. I know people are going to be bitching at me like, why don't you just block him? It doesn't matter. This bozo has made 60 plus fake accounts he can stalk me on. I can't block all of them either. Roblox has a block limit. And how am I going to block him from my YouTube? He has multiple accounts just like he does for Roblox. Like, I can't do anything about it. All I can do is make a video and hope he disappears like Queen ABC did after I dropped her exposed video. But hallelujah if Roblox ever makes it so you can block all accounts someone makes, like Instagram, you know what I'm talking about? Roblox, please, I'm begging, please! I didn't even do anything, and now creating a drama on me. Please, I'm so tired of this. I'm not even done with all of it yet, and you've done a lot. We're only on April 13th, 2024 in the timeline. We still have up until March 2025 to go. You're delusional if you think you've done nothing wrong. That's cringe, lol. Now for real, don't have any lame time like other kids dealing with their favorite obsession with others, XD. You're projecting so hard right now. But anyways, he sure did have time the next day to make more accounts. The next day, April 14th, 2024, he made Keep Thinking Stupid. And he's honestly just spiraling about the fact I'm in a relationship, and he's saying anything to make it not look obvious he's jealous by saying he has a girlfriend. But his words and actions have never helped him in any situation. Trying to make me jealous by making a fake Roblox girlfriend account. Bye. He was probably up all night after making those accounts thinking about me and my boyfriend. Then he made Your Words Makes Sense. Oh yeah, I forgot to see other one, by the way. He literally just admitted to looking back at my profile because I guess he realized he missed the second one I made, Chamampuu Stalking. Oh, isn't that ironic? Whatever you said, that makes sense. But honestly, whatever I did already. That's too late. That's such a shitty way to think. Like, oh yeah, it makes sense how you said I'm a stalker and everything else I've done. But the past is in the past. It's too late. I already did it. So, I don't know what to tell you. Like, what? You're supposed to be a grown adult. Normal grown adults don't act like this. Nobody should act this way. It's concerning how you don't see anything wrong in what you do. And the fact he still continued to stalk me after this is wild. I don't have enough time to talk. Yet you're talking right now. It seems you have a lot of time, especially since you have the time to make 60 plus fake accounts over the span of 2.5 years, on top of all the other stalking you do. But whatever. The fact is, I am telling the truth, as being gentle am not in your privacy anymore. Oh, really? I never responded to the rest of his accounts, so I had peace for a while, until around 2.5 months later. The timeline takes us to June 29th, 2024. I went on vacation for 3 days. I'm sleeping soundly in our cabin, having a wonderful vacation. But I wake up on the last day to a notification that Chamampuu has sent me a friend request on Roblox at 4:50 a.m.
And now I want to sit back and relax and enjoy my evening. When all of a sudden I hear this agitating, grating voice.
My theory is that he was stalking my profile and he accidentally sent me a friend request, but I don't know. All I know is that he has no reason to be on my profile. Very embarrassing, and exposing himself yet again for stalking my profile. He changes his name all the time, and he goes by a lot of different names, but it was him. Here's his profile showing the name. And oh wow, look at that, it has clown in the title. He's done this around 3 times at this point, and every time it gets more embarrassing for him. I'm sure you can imagine how that immediately ruined my mood that morning. I was supposed to be packing my bags, but I had to type up my response first. So I chilled in bed and made Champ obsessed again and left it at that. Then on July 1st, 2024, I made Chamampuu Fool, which is basically me saying keep acting up and you're gonna get an exposed video and a diss track. And since I'm making this video, you can tell he didn't fucking listen. And of course, the next day he responded with Chamampuu not fool. And I guess he had nothing to say, shutting the fuck up as he should. And Chamampuu ignoring. And Chamampuu answers. And that ends us at July 2nd, 2024. It stopped again for a little while, but of course, his obsession with me didn't end there. Again, after like 7 months of nothing, he has my name in his mouth for no reason. So, gathering all the fake accounts, I saw where he briefly harassed another individual on Roblox by making hater accounts. And I got brought up for no reason. We're now at January 27th, 2025. So one of the accounts he made for this individual is Zilla Psycho. And as you can see, there's my name and Queen ABC's. Yet you were all up in her comment section when she responded to my video. And no, you're obsessed, buddy. You're the one still talking about us, making these fake accounts, and definitely still stalking. You need to get a life. You've made over 200 fake accounts for followers on Roblox, and you're 20. He's constantly telling us to get a life while he spends his life still stalking, and he most likely stalks others too, while making a solid 100 plus fake accounts total about different people on Roblox, my 60 plus being included in that number. But we're the obsessed ones. Alrighty, Mr. Delusional. I don't know the full story of what happened between those two, but he made an array of accounts for this person in a span of 2 days, 7 total to be exact. And one of the accounts, Zilla Scaredy Cat, he says, "Bro, you're scaredy cat because you fling others, and I want a proper 1v1 fight with you. This does not work on me." I think it did work since you felt the need to make 7 fake accounts about them within 2 days. So, from what I'm getting from this situation is that someone pissed him off by flinging him in a game. Common occurrence for a Roblox player, but is all of this really necessary? You're 20 years old crashing out because someone flung you in a game where you then proceed to make 7 fake accounts about them, 3 of which are talking about farts. I swear this guy's obsessed with farts or something. It's so fucking weird. But anyways, I get that being flung is annoying, but this is a little unnecessary. I'm so sorry. But anyways, we need to go over the little bit he put at the bottom where he said, "I've been running circles around every loser on here since 2018. This phrase looks familiar. I wonder where it's from. Oh yeah, it's taken from my Roblox bio." Isn't that interesting? I knew it was familiar. The copying is crazy. Like, this is what I'm talking about, guys. This guy is literally obsessed with me. I've had that phrase in my bio for well over a year now. He looks at my profile so much, he probably has the whole thing memorized. There's so many other examples of him copying me. The obsession he has with me is just so crazy. And you try to claim I'm obsessed. You must be looking in the mirror, pal. That's why you're using my lingo. I actually found a screenshot of my bio I took so I can copy and paste it if I add something and it tags everything. You know, because Roblox tags anything, and if one thing gets tagged, the whole thing gets tagged. Hella annoying, but I'm glad I did because the proof makes him look twice as goofy. And that phrase has been in my profile since at least September 2024. It's been way longer than that, but I only have proof of it starting from September 2024. This is just so embarrassing. Y'all picked the wrong stuff to do because I always seem to have something to back it up. Quite unfortunate for you, and very fortunate for me, because now you look even more stupid. And that is all I have here for the fake account section. Damn, that took forever. Let's transition into the next section. I started the production of this video mid-February 2025, but I just wanted to mention a few things between then and the time of posting this video, along with how he's responded to my announcement of his video. Some of you watching may be like, "Oh, this is past stuff, it's not relevant," which I think is wrong, but here's some very recent stuff that has happened I need to go over. He has no excuse for what he's been doing recently, and it's very disgusting. The first thing I want to go over happened while I was playing Work at a Pizza Place. I was in a Party Island server on February 25th, 2025. If you're not familiar with Work at a Pizza Place, Party Island is a bigger server connected to Pizza Place where you can showcase your house, see other houses, and throw parties. Anyways, someone came into my house talking about how their lungs were crystals, and I was like, oh, because how are you supposed to respond to that? Like, what the fuck is going on? It was crazy. This person started putting skull emojis and blood emojis in the chat, and they laid dead on my dance floor for a solid 15 minutes. Someone in the chat was like, "Are you on your period? Like, stop, what is this?" It was so weird. I took screenshots of the whole thing. I just thought it was so crazy. I thought it couldn't get any crazier, but in the middle of this interaction, I seen this account join the game. I'm not sure if anyone caught this, but this account was in the batch of accounts we just went over a few minutes ago. That's interesting. A fake account Chamampuu made is joining my server? Obsessed, obsessed, obsessed. He thought I wouldn't notice, but I already started doing my research and recognized it, so I gathered my evidence immediately. That's the scary part. He could find my server and join on a fake account, and I would never know. unless he was stupid enough to use one of his fake accounts tied to his main profile, which he did in this situation. You can find this account in his following list. It was made January 28th, 2025. And who is the one person that account is following? Chamampuu, of course. So, it's crazy he used that account to stalk me on Party Island when that fake account links to him directly. No shame at all. He only stayed a few minutes, and I didn't see him come in my house or anything, but who knows? Either way, insane behavior and proof of him stalking me in the big 2025. Keep in mind, at this point, there has been no contact since July 2024, and I caught him in 4K still stalking me in-game in February 2025. Like, it's getting more ridiculous at this point. Like, you're still stalking me? It keeps getting more embarrassing for him. The level of obsession he has with me is just through the roof at this point. And getting caught in 4K is even more embarrassing. I'd love to hear what excuse he has for this one. He's probably going to be like, "Oh, that wasn't me. It was my cousin Ryan." Like, bye. Also, I don't think he knows I know about this. I didn't say anything to him. I just observed and collected my evidence. So I'm sure this will be a surprise for him to see. What a clown! The second thing I want to go over is how he's constantly, throughout this whole video, says he doesn't watch my YouTube videos, and I've been so excited to go over this because yes, he has. So, crazy thing is, YouTube Studio has never given me geography statistics of where people watch my videos, but when I posted my coming soon video, all of a sudden it finally gave me results, and to my surprise, not really, but guess which country showed up in that statistic? That's strange. Don't you live in India, Chamampuu? That's very interesting. Caught once again in 4K. Let's go over the data. So, in a 90-day period from December 2nd, 2024 to March 1st, 2025, it shows 23.5% of my viewers are from India. Then narrowing it down to 28 days from February 2nd, 2025 to March 1st, 2025, it's 36.4% of my viewers from India. Then down to 7 days from February 23rd, 2025 to March 1st, 2025, it says 40% of my viewers are from India. I shouldn't be saying viewers, I should be saying viewer, because it's one viewer and it's him. So, around the time he was stalking me on Party Island with his fake account, he was also watching my YouTube videos. And even months before that, to at least December 2024, I haven't posted since July 2024. Calling me obsessed when you were watching my videos before and after you made that one account is wild. You're actually an idiot. How can you get caught in 4K this bad? I also want to add these statistics of returning versus new viewers I had from November 3rd, 2024 to January 31st, 2025. If you aren't familiar with this, the blue shows new viewers to my channel, and the purple shows returning viewers of people who have watched my videos previously and have come back to watch them again. So why the fuck is there so much purple? I wonder why. I asked my friends if they were watching my videos, and all said no except one. So 2 of those marks are confirmed to be a friend. So the other 17 of those marks are a mystery. But I think we all know who it is. YouTube also said that the majority of my viewers come from my channel directly. I must be someone's favorite YouTuber. He exhibits such fan behavior. Might as well subscribe at this point. All the times in this video he said he doesn't watch my videos, like you clearly do. I love it when y'all try to lie about stuff when I have proof. It's so satisfying. This loser even stalks me on YouTube. Say it with me now. Rock bottom behavior. The third big thing I need to mention is he's been recently stalking me all while he has a girlfriend. I'm not sure when they got together, but he's definitely been stalking me during their relationship. I'm like 90% sure she's a real person. I found her account during my research. Many people would consider what he's doing as micro-cheating. Regardless, he should not be doing any of the things he's doing while in a relationship. It's really fucked up. So, while he's in this relationship, he's continued to stalk someone he used to or possibly still has a crush on for the past 2.5 years. And 2, recently stalking her Roblox profile, stalking and watching her YouTube videos, stalking her with a fake account in-game, and other possible instances done in private. And you're doing all this shit behind her back. You're a fucking scumbag. The problem is you're engaging in secret activities that will probably make your partner uncomfortable, which would be the stuff I mentioned. The majority of people would be absolutely pissed if they found out their partner was doing goofy shit like this behind their back. It's disgusting and absolutely disrespectful to her. If you respected your girlfriend, you would have stopped the second you two started dating, but you didn't. You thought she would never find out and that you would get away with it. Well, think again. Bob the Unicorn 17 doesn't let shit like that slide. Him stalking me is a big problem, but him continuing to stalk me while he's in a relationship makes it an even bigger problem. It's beyond disrespectful to your girlfriend. Like, I'm not surprised you would mistreat her though, since you get your knowledge from Andrew Tate of all people. I don't know anything about this girl. I hope she isn't like him, but I'll give her the benefit of the doubt that she doesn't know the dark side of him and how dangerous he is. He acts really nice, but he will turn on you in a second. I'm also not going to show her account or anything to protect her privacy. She is a victim of this situation as well. But I'd love for you to explain to your girlfriend why you were stalking me on one of your fake accounts recently. And you should also tell her how you stalk my YouTube and watch my videos at all hours of the day and night, because you have no excuse. That's so disrespectful to her. That's time you could have put into her, but instead you put it into me. I plan on informing her of your actions because this is so disgusting for you to be doing this behind her back, and I'm not going to stand for it. In fact, she's already been notified by the time you're listening to this. It's not okay, and she deserves to know the kind of person you are. You may try to play Mr. Nice Guy, but that facade is far from your true self, and I'm here to expose it. No more bullshit, and I'm not going to let you do goofy shit to someone else. Then, that's the end of the 3 situations, so let's get into how he responded to my coming soon video. I posted my coming soon video, and I was expecting a lot of fake accounts to pop up, but surprisingly, there were only 2, and they didn't really say much. He made these on March 5th, 2025, so he was a little late to the party. They are clearly directed towards me, though. So the first one is, I hate drama, which is crazy because you are the drama. Then there is, not same as you think. You are completely the same. That's such a bullshit. Your behavior contradicts that. Like, bye, you were literally threatening someone publicly a few months ago in January, making fake accounts about them. doing the same thing you've been doing to multiple people since 2022. You're still a stalker as well. What's changing? Nothing, that's what. Again with the nice guy, innocent facade. It's not gonna hold up, especially after this video. You're not a changed man. Like the whole nice guy facade is just so insane. You are a manipulative narcissist. Like, it's scary people act this way in our society. He hasn't said anything else as of posting this video. All of a sudden, when I say I'm gonna post a video, everyone goes silent. That's really telling. Yes, y'all should be scared when I say I'm gonna post a video about you. He knew he was cooked from the moment I announced the video. He knew. But anyways, on to our final section. So, having a Roblox stalker since November 2022 is so wild. He needs to get a life and stop worrying about me and my boyfriend and instead start worrying about his own life and his actual girlfriend, which he should have been doing from the get-go. It's been this long, like it's time to give it up. The obsession is like, it's just a serious problem at this point. Like, I haven't been in a Roblox server with this dude since beginning January 2023, and there's been no communication via fake accounts since July 2024. And Bob the Unicorn 17 still lives in his mind rent-free. And as of today, I've been stalked for around 2.5 years, and that's just so insane. Like, what is the point? What are you getting out of stalking me? I don't know what's going on in his mind, but I don't know when this is gonna stop, but it needs to stop ASAP. Bro's probably gonna be in the retirement home one day playing bingo while simultaneously looking at my Roblox account. That's how bad the obsession is. And that was the Chamampuu Chronicles. Damn, that was a long one. I'm sure all of you right now are like, what the fuck did I just witness? I ask myself that question a lot too, because this is just complete insanity. It's crazy this has been going on for so long. Imagine stalking someone on Roblox. That's literally top tier rock bottom behavior. Life's been a little boring recently, so perfect timing for this clown to start acting up. I've been dying to make another diss track too, but like I said before, that will have to wait and be postponed until my health gets in order. But I'm sure this video will piss him off and get under his skin for now, and good, because he deserves all that's coming to him. I'd love to hear a response from him, but I don't think we will be getting one. There's no way this can be defended. I also don't want to hear the excuse from him that this is a big joke. Like, no, harassing and stalking a woman for almost 3 years now is not a joke. There's no excuse for this behavior. And I hope everything made sense, and if anyone has any questions, feel free to comment down below. Also, comment what you think of this video. And I just want to give a warning, if y'all ever come into contact with this dude on Roblox, run. Do not interact. Leave immediately. This dude is insane. Please especially watch out for him on work at a pizza place. If you're a friend of this guy and you're watching this video, he may not act like this to you now, but eventually he will once something goes wrong. Look at me. We used to be friends, and then I held him accountable for his shitty actions and behavior, and this video shows where we are now. This could be you. Do not fall for his nice guy act. He is not innocent. Also, to those of you watching, if he ever gives you any problems, hit me up and he'll get another diss track for being a bad boy. I will not hesitate. But anyways, thank you for watching this video, and thank you for taking time out of your life to listen to my story about this lunatic. I hope you enjoyed watching, And until next time, Bob the Unicorn 17, your favorite Roblox player, signing out. Crazy how you start your new beginnings the night before I drop my expose video on you. Now you're trying to manipulate people. Where was all that energy the other 20 times you've said it? But when I say I'm making a video, all of a sudden you're starting new beginnings. How long have you been saying you're a changed person only to continue to act the same way? You were literally stalking me in-game and watching my videos a month ago. It's too late for the nice guy facade. That's not going to save you. You need to be held accountable. And of course, there's another fake account, another one about farts to add to the collection. Not that type of person anymore, yet you were still stalking me around a month ago. You thought I didn't catch you there, but I did. Just because you think you're being sneaky doesn't mean you are. You got caught. And moved on a year ago. Clearly not, since I have proof of you stalking me in-game on one of your fake accounts, along with you for many months continuing to watch all of my YouTube videos, and who knows what else you've got away with. It's time for you to move on. The stalking and harassment needs to stop for me and with anyone else you do this to. How about you actually work on your new beginnings this time? I think that would be very beneficial to you. Now we're done with the video. Thank you again for watching, and Bob the Unicorn 17, your favorite Roblox player, signing out.
I'm not a stalker. I'm not crazy. I don't want to look stupid.
You don't want to look stupid. Don't you think that makes you look stupid? You're like, I'm not calling. You called like 100 times.